This is your stimulus check update for September 10th, 2020. What's up? I'm Brandon Young, and on this channel I teach you how to make, save, and invest money. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. The Senate Republicans unveiled their version of the coronavirus stimulus package, which is relatively smaller, and they are calling it the skinny bill. Mitch McConnell plans to bring it on today to get a vote on it, and we'll see how that goes. So what exactly is included in this Republican coronavirus proposal? We have federal unemployment benefits. So the bill includes federal unemployment benefits of $300 a week up until the end of the year. The exact date is December 27th, as well as aid for schools and daycares. So the bill would include $105 billion for schools grade K through 12 and universities. The majority of the $105 billion will go to fund the schools through grade kindergarten to 12th, and this includes $15 billion for childcare centers, as well as coronavirus testing. The bill includes approximately $16 billion for COVID testing and contact tracing. This also includes coronavirus vaccine research and distribution. The bill includes $31 billion for COVID19 vaccine research and distribution. It also includes Paycheck Protection Program, PPP funding. An additional round of Paycheck Protection Program funding will be included in this bill. The amount of aid included in this bill for small businesses is $257 billion. It also includes business liability protection. Included in the bill is a liability protection for businesses and schools, which will help to prevent frivolous coronavirus-related lawsuits, as well as a U.S. Postal grant, which will include $10 billion loan given to the U.S. Postal Service under the CARES Act, which would be a forgivable loan. This would also include $20 billion for farms, which would provide aid to farms, as well as tax credit. The bill includes 2 years of tax credit for parents, which covers the cost of homeschooling and private school. Now, what isn't included in this actual Republican coronavirus bill proposal? They don't have a second stimulus check in there. So there's no funding for a second stimulus check that is included in the proposed bill, as well as state and local aid is not included in this proposed bill for funding any state or local governments, as well as federal student loan relief. So there is no extension on federal student loan forbearance date into the next year or additional offerings for student loan forgiveness, as well as, I feel the most important thing, there is no money for essential workers. So this bill does not include any funding for essential workers or any hazard pay. First off, I want to say the essential workers, big ups to you, because you guys are doing so much, and I don't feel like you're getting the recognition that you honestly deserve. So keep on doing what you're doing. I know that they will try to find some type of way to compensate you, but until now, this actual proposal is not helping you guys, and you guys have been doing so much to make sure people stay healthy. So thank you so much. Now, in COVID-19 related news, as you know, a lot of pharmaceutical companies are trying to be first to market with some type of vaccine or medication that will help alleviate the COVID-19 virus. As you know, there is one called AstraZeneca, and they have temporarily halted their operations as for one of their medical trials actually had a very adverse reaction to one of these vaccines. So they're gonna go take a second look, see what they can do, but not a good sign for that particular trial. So at the time, they're gonna pause these actual trials to try to prioritize safety. It was always good to make sure this vaccine gets to the market quickly, but you want to make sure that it's tested properly and is not going to affect any patients, and people aren't going to end up sicker than they already are.